We are back on Groaning Storehouse 2 for what could possibly be Night Owl's last set in the winter circuit here. We got Phenom on the nurse, and he needs 8 stages or 7 with 4 fresh, and that would put Sinners into the next round, sending Night Owls home. So, Night Owls, backs against the wall here. Every chase needs to be perfect as they do the generators and escape here. And we see spies from the shadows again on our nurse. He's going to find his first survivor. It's going to be Winter Edit in the corner of the map at the TL. First hit comes in, and we see a certain purple add-on here. Edgar, why don't you tell us about this one as... Oh, nice dodge.
Yeah, purple add-on undetectable after a blink hit for a couple of seconds, seems like more than 20 or so. I don't have the exact stats up, to be perfectly honest, but yeah, essentially you get undetectable after a blink hit. I mean, is it good? Yes, no, maybe so. We'll have to see. Palette save does come through, though. Yes, absolutely. Well spotted there. So this is going to buy a little more time here. And Blink used very quickly here. I mean, that second one, it was almost a free hit onto Winter Edit, but not going to be used there. That one, a little more clear. You got clear around the rest there. But again, that's a little more time bought here. But it did bring a survivor over from doubling up on the generator. So you're going to have to see... You're going to have to kind of make a judgment call later in the match as to whether that save was worth it or not.
Yeah, and the important thing here is that pallet save allows them to get the double generator done. Even though it doesn't look like that pallet save bought Winter Edit a lot of time, that's the only reason there are 4 generators now. And oh, this is disaster for Night Owls. The person who was going to unhook gets found near the hook, probably due to spies from the shadows. Really good call out there from Phenom. And Rats is going to take a tag here at the shack. Yeah, it was really important that Rats didn't get found there, and now there's going to be a chase onto him. Snowball possibly starting for Phenom as Rats goes into the corner. He is going to go down. This is looking really good for Sinners.
Yeah, did end up having to drag a survivor, as you say, drag a survivor off doing the gens to actually come and get the rescue through. The amount of people working on gens at the end of the day, still one person, so kind of the same. But obviously, a little bit of time wasted there, just kind of figuring out who would be doing what. And Phenom going to be going right over to this high ground here, try and get a good vantage point of the map, see if anyone can be found out. Knows that a reset came through, maybe thinking that because of the time taken to reset, they ended up still kind of staying in that corner of the map, but... Said spies is going to be giving some more information over, and looks like a little bit of a tunnel, yeah, maybe coming through. Tunnel may be coming through onto Rats right now, but actually no, it's going to be prioritizing Arushi instead. Firecracker is dropped. Is it going to do anything? It looks very nice, but no, it doesn't at the end of the day. Blinks are going to be coming through, however, and Arushi is going to be dodged. He's going to be dodging, diving, ducking, weaving, every single thing that you can do to avoid a nurse. In the meanwhile, has Deliverance here, did actually get a save, so we are going to see some value coming out of this as well. And yeah, just going to be running kind of this corner as well. Again, more time being bought, more time for these generators to get completed here. Remember, it is going to be 8 stages required here from Phenom to clutch out a win. If not, then you'll settle for 7 stages with 4 fresh hooks. But right now, still a fair distance from that. And yeah, instant unhook going to be coming out on Arushi.
I don't know. That Deliverance pull was really early, especially against the nurse and on a survivor that presumably doesn't have any anti-tunnel stuff. Arushi really confident in his nurse chase here, as he's just going to continue to actually just go right back into the comp corner. He's going to go down again, but it looks like another gen is going to pop for Night Owls, and they have another one about to finish too. This is going to be Arushi's second hook. So maybe that's why they were playing fast there. They really wanted to keep the nurse in that corner. And now, I don't know if they get this gen before the pop goes, the Weasel comes in. We see the nurse holding Blink, and Rats is injured. He has to sprint burst away, and that is going to probably be a pop onto the Shack gen. That is really important timing there.
Yeah, 1 gen, but no 2 gen there, unfortunately, going to be coming out here. And yeah, Phenom right now putting in a pretty... Right now, Phenom is going to be putting in a pretty decent performance thus far. Arushi, again, as we said earlier, very interesting decision there to use the Deliverance so early and then go down for it. There was no decisive on Arushi either. That was be on a different survivor instead, so nothing really come through. And spotted someone around here, you know, a sneaky little weasel trying to make their way onto this side of the map. And yeah, that gen getting done in the corner, that is not what you want at all.
And that was not the gen that Rats was on either. So Night Owls
Oh,
are really
no.
close to finishing the 5th gen here. As, I mean, Night Owls, they have a lot of pressure here. They're playing they are playing fast. They're fast unhooking, getting into Killer's face, and all the gens are done, Edgar.
Night Owls, what you doing, lads? Unbelievable. Counter rate is going to be going down here. A lot of survivors are injured. Arushi is nearby. You're going to have to really step up the pace here if you want to clutch this out for Phenom. Arushi not really going to be hitting that one. Exit gates are already open. Win cons are sort of understood here. No one going to be leaving quite yet. Counter rate is going to be hooked up. I'm not sure whether this is counter rate's first hook, second hook, third hook, 7th hook. I don't even know right now. But yeah, he's going to be put on. We will see in just a moment. But it doesn't look like those 8 stages are going to be coming out here. 1, 2, yeah, no, I'm not entirely sure. We are going to have to just very quickly... Yeah, someone's going to update us very quickly onto whether this will be a tie or a kill or what have you. Near dying's a win. If counter rate dies, that's a win.
Okay, so that's why we're gonna see the resets coming in for Night Owls here, and they are absolutely going to have to save counter rate here. This is going to be very intense.
Yeah, no, it's correctly pointed out to us by all the wonderful people working overtime backstage in the wings right now of DBD-League. Obviously, you have to give a lot of credit to them. But this is the last fresh hook because in the last round there were only 3 fresh hooks. If this gets to 7 hook stages, then the 4th fresh hook will be that tiebreaker, and it will secure the win here for Phenom. So they need this save at the end of the day.
Yeah, as the plan here for Night Owls is that Urushi has to be the one to die. That's why he's going in for the trade. He's going to go down. He is on Death Hook, and I mean, counter raid needs to somehow survive here. There needs to be a flashlight save, a pallet save, something, a body block. And no, he's
not coming through.
Blink straight through Rats and gets it down on the counter raid. He's going to get the free tag onto Rats too, and this is going to be so hard for Night Owls. He's going to immediately go back up and pick counter raid. Urushi gets picked up. That means that this is going to be counter raid's 2nd hook. So if Night Owls can get this save without anybody else dying, they still have a chance.
Potentially, but Urushi and Rats are injured, so they're going to need to reset. I mean, yeah, it's as we said, Urushi is the one who needs to die, but it is really easy. The exit gates are not in a favorable location right now at all. You cannot just run straight to them.
Nobody else can give a stage at this point because counter raid is the 4th fresh hook.
Is there... I think this is just a win here. I think that extra hook there just kind of confirms the win here for the Sinners.
Yeah, they're the next stage on anybody is going to be the win. I'm pretty sure for Sinners, because it'll be they're at 6 stages 4 fresh right now. 7 stages 4 fresh is the win. So Night Owls has to get this save without giving anything to Phenom.
That's a lot to ask for. That is a lot to ask for. All right, Urushi's injured here, cannot go down. Counter raid cannot be tunneled out the game, but the body block gonna be coming through. This is cyberbullying!
The end game timer is going down as we speak. Counter raid now running out past the water tower, but he's injured. He has to somehow dodge this blink, and he does. He doubles back. But where is he going? He's going for the hatch. Other survivors are going for the gates. Urushi is out. Counter raid making it to the shack, and he's giving.
No way.
The nurse is giving up on the other survivors. Counter raid. He's trying to put in the hatch.
Oh no!
The timer is gonna run out, and he's going to die. Sinners win.
Photo finish. Jesus Christ! But there was a world in which they didn't give anything away. There was a world in which the Night Owls tied out this series, and we would have had to restart this set. Their backs were against the wall, and they damn near got out of them. But at the end of the day, Sinners were just too strong, too dominant, coming down, finally exacting their revenge on the people who knocked them down to the losers bracket in the first place. Going to be saying goodbye to Night Owls in this tournament now, and Sinners still on their lower bracket run. Their Cinderella story, so to speak.
Every game we see Sinners, they just get better and better. Ever since they were sent to the losers bracket by Night Owls, they have just come back stronger every single time. They have only dropped 1 set since going to the losers bracket. So their run will continue into tomorrow. And I mean, I think I speak for everybody when I say that we are so excited to see if Sinners is able to continue that run. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to go to a break as we set up the next game. But congratulations to Sinners. We'll be right back.
Before we went, before we went, obviously, yeah, absolutely, very well said. That we do just want to introduce our casters for the next game are going to be Cole and Direwolf, so they're going to be coming up, and I believe that the match that they're going to be casting X9 versus Synapse, another losers bracket game. So just getting those introductions out the way, but yeah, as you said, we're going to go to a very short break, and we'll be back with you very soon for our next set of the day.